We're live, baby. Jim Wrestle here, choked out radio, trying this video thing. I've been experimenting here and there. Last night, crazy UFC 232. Johnny Bone Jones is once again the light heavyweight champ, or as he would reference to, and still, wow. And now he called him out. He wants to fight him at 205 in the light heavyweight division. Does not want to fight him in the heavyweight division. Wants him to grab his belt back. Throws a little monkey wrench right now because Brock Lesnar wanted to fight DC. DC, not sure if he is going to retire, if that's firm for March of 2019. But knowing DC, he would want to vindicate his losses. At least the first one was considered a loss at UFC 182, and then at UFC 214, it was ruled a no contest after testing this and that. So now, trilogy fight should happen, as Joe Rogan and Dominic Cruz and John Anik was talking about last night. The question now becomes, what happens with Brock Lesnar? What happens with the division? DC's fought Rumble, he has fought Gustafsson, John Bone Jones has fought Gustafsson. So this is the championship fight, as Joe Rogan was talking about. Brock Lesnar's novelty, but let's face it, he's coming in. It's a money fight. It's gonna be a money fight regardless. Either matchup is good, and Dana White is right. The last couple of fights should be Stipe, Brock, and John Jones again. That should be DC's swan song as he transitions into a full-time commentator, whether it's for the UFC or whether it's for the WWE, as there was rumors about that. But what an amazing display. You could tell there was a little bit of octagon shock and ring rust the first couple of rounds, but eventually Johnny Bone Jones, once he took him down, he took advantage. His corner knew, I forgot which leg it was. It caught him with the inside leg kicks, caught him hard, and you could tell that Gustafsson was shaken up after that. But congratulations to Johnny Bone Jones. A lot of drama, and he's not even done. He's not in the clear. He still has to confront the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Still has to pass all these tests, this post-fight or during fight test, because hey, if he gets tested positive for another substance yet again, he could get popped and could get stripped, and we're gonna go through all that drama again. So congratulations, Johnny Bone Jones. But let's not deny what happened last night as well. Last night, we saw the female GOAT. I was rooting for Chris Cyborg, being a fan of her for a long time. But last night, what happened in there, I'm going to tell you what happened in there. As Mike Tyson would say, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. So that's what happened there. She caught her with a kick, the leading kick, and Cyborg was out of whack, out of sync. Her thing is she's going to demolish or go through it. And as Dominic Cruz mentioned last night, you should feel her out and then be strategic as far as how you're going to go ahead and take out Amanda Nunes. But no, they took out her leg. She went crazy. And Amanda Nunes, she also underestimated her power. And Amanda Nunes took advantage of that. Not take advantage. The world got to realize that finally this girl's for real. She retired Rousey, retired Tate, took care of Rocky in her title defense, and now, you have to consider her the greatest female mixed martial artist of all time. Definitely a Hall of Famer. She was talking Hall of Fame, this and that. She's still young, but no doubt about it. I was looking at the rankings. You have Jermaine Durandamy at 135, Holly Holm, Caitlin Vieira, Rocky Pennington, Kat Zingano. These people, none of them have any momentum and deserve any sort of title shot per se. And in the featherweight division, maybe Megan Anderson, maybe Macy Chiasson, whatever her name is, but there's no clear-cut, nice crop of women in the featherweight division, and quite frankly, these women have cleaned out both of their respective divisions. Dana White last night was adamant about an immediate rematch against Cyborg, but let's face it, I think Cyborg, out of respect, she's been undefeated since 2005 prior to last night, on a dominant role, dominant role, and I think she deserves a rematch. I think that's the best possible fight right now. I don't see Amanda Nunes against Megan Anderson at all. I don't know, not right now. And then she won in a freak way, cut lacerated in Zengano's eye and it was hurt, and you never know. You heard about the coach earlier being losing his eye as a result of a punching pad or a sparring session. So you get scared. You know, that eyesight is very serious. But we'll see what happens with Amanda Nunes. She's gonna celebrate. She's a champ. Definitely, to me, honestly, deserves a rematch against Chris Cyborg. That's the best possible bout right at this present time. So you have that with the main event, co-main event. I also want to discuss real quick, a quick video. I'm not going to bore you for 30, 60 minutes of an analysis of last night's fights. One guy, Alexander the Great, Alexander Volkanovski, right? 19-1 now. He beat Chad Mendes. Chad Mendes is not no gimme. Although Chad Mendes has, I believe, is 0-3 in title bouts. He's 0-3 in title bouts. But what's next for Alex the Great? It's interesting now because you have Holloway who annihilated Ortega recently. He's a champ at 145 in the featherweight division. You have Khabib, of course. He's a champ at 155. But as Dana White mentioned last night, still has not confronted the Nevada State Athletic Commission for that post-fight melee a couple of months ago against Conor McGregor. Of course, you have Conor McGregor in the mix. You have Dustin Poirier in the mix. You have so much going on, and that's not. I'm not even mentioning the stuff that's going to happen on ESPN and ESPN Plus, and in Australia, whether it's Whitaker against Kelvin Gastelum, Israel against Spider in Australia. I'm not even mentioning that stuff. So that's I'm just sticking to last night. My observation, amazing event. I know they lost a lot of money. The fighters lost a lot of money because there was no state tax in Nevada, and California tax. It's California tax, one of the highest in the nation. And I know logistically it was difficult, especially for individuals who made a weekend out of New Year's Eve, and the UFC had to figure out how to take a Greyhound bus or fly or drive to LA to come back. So there's a logistical nightmare there, but I believe the gate was still sold out. Over 15,000 people in attendance last night, and a $2 million gate, which is not bad for an event that was literally just tickets went on sale on Wednesday. Of course, pre-sale priority was given to those who had already purchased tickets for the Vegas venue in T-Mobile Arena. So, in conclusion, Alex, you got to give him a top fight. I'm not sure. A title shot, per se, he could be in the backup. I'm not sure. A lot has to play out over the next couple of months, especially the Nevada State Athletic Commission is real busy with the whole Johnny Bone Jones situation, with the whole Khabib Conor situation. So we'll see how that plays out for now. Once that gets situated, then we could have a better idea when it comes to matchmaking there. For the women's side, I believe, right, Nunes Cyborg 2 is the only matchup that you can kind of do at the present time. And that's going to make a lot of money, a lot of buy rates, because now there's no doubt that she's a GOAT. And as far as Johnny Bone Jones, if I was Daniel Cormier, you're 40 years old. Take your swan song should be your last 3 fights. Make your money. Save that money afterwards. Your last 3 fights should be Johnny Bone Jones, and to really determine, who is the best of the best between the two. You guys bring the best out of each other. Then you can make your novelty fight against Brock Lesnar, make your millions there. And Stipe Miocic is definitely on the outside looking in. That would be a great fight as well. And as far as for Gustafsson, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's next for him. I believe he's fought for the championship already 3 times. Was this close to beating Bone Jones, in my opinion, or beat Bone Jones the last time they fought. He fought DC, lost to him, and then lost here. So he's 0-3. So what's next for him? He's not going to get a title shot right away unless pending injury. But I do think he shouldn't retire per se. He has to go back to the drawing board and spend some time with his family and then determine what will happen there. All right, guys, that's it. Quick experimentation. I hope you liked the video. Share. Happy New Year from everyone at the Choked Out, here at Choked Out Radio. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Appreciate sharing the videos. Appreciate the comments on Twitter. I had a lot of fun last night watching the fight and commenting back and forth with you guys. Appreciate it. All right, thank you for the support. See you guys in 2019. Take care. Peace.